Chile, the internet is buzzing again, and this time it's all about Jennifer Hudson and Common. Fans have been keeping their eyes wide open, and some say things don't look so good between the two. Lately, Jennifer and Common haven't been showing up together as much as before. People noticed that the vibe between them seems a little different. And then Jennifer started posting some puzzling things online that really made folks wonder if something deeper was going on. The whispers turned into rumors, and now everyone is asking the same question. Are Jennifer and Common really still solid, or is there trouble behind the scenes? Now, here's where things get even more messy. Word on the street is that Common's attention might be shifting somewhere else. Reports claim he was spotted out and about without Jennifer, and not only that, he was allegedly getting a little too close to another woman. And get this, people are saying that the woman is much younger than him. You already know how fast Hollywood gossip spreads, so once this hit the blogs, fans started connecting the dots and accusing Common of sliding back into his old ways. For those who don't remember, Jennifer and Common weren't even quick to let people in on their romance in the beginning. They tried to keep things low-key, probably because they knew the internet would have a lot to say. But by March 2023, it was pretty clear something was going on. Jennifer even helped Common celebrate his 51st birthday with a sweet photo of them together. Then, in July, they flew all the way to London and went on a date to watch the musical A Strange Loop. They even arrived separately so they wouldn't cause a scene, but once they were inside, it was obvious they were there for each other. They kept popping up together after that, showing everyone they were really enjoying each other's company. But here's the twist. Common himself has admitted something that makes people question all of this. He once said that he has what his therapist called love addiction. Basically, he explained that he gets hooked on the exciting honeymoon phase of a relationship, that rush of falling in love. But once that feeling fades and the real, everyday work of being in a relationship starts, he starts wondering if he really wants it. He admitted that he wasn't always ready to deal with the real part of relationships. And now fans are wondering if that's exactly what's happening again with Jennifer Hudson. And when you start digging into Common's history, Chileee, the puzzle pieces really begin to make sense. Because let's be honest, this isn't the first time he's been linked to a string of famous women. In fact, Common's dating track record looks like a whole celebrity timeline. He was first tied to Kim Jones, the mother of his daughter, but things ended when their little girl was still just a baby. From there, Common moved through a lineup of big names in the industry: Erykah Badu, Taraji P. Henson, Serena Williams, Angela Rye, Tiffany Haddish, and more. Each of these relationships had its own story, but the pattern. Phew, it's hard to ignore. Take Taraji P. Henson, for example. She once opened up about how serious their relationship was, saying it was one of the realest long-term romances she ever had. But when Common walked away, he didn't just break her heart, he hurt her son too. Taraji shared that her son was so sad after the breakup that it really affected him. For her, losing Common wasn't just a breakup, it was a family heartbreak. Then there's Tiffany Haddish, who was head over heels when she dated Common. She even said it was the best relationship she had ever been in. She thought he might even propose one day, and she joked about wanting him to bring an apartment building as a proposal gift instead of a ring. But even though Tiffany saw it as her healthiest relationship, things didn't end the way she expected. Common was the one who called it off, saying it had run its course. Tiffany admitted she felt abandoned, and while she stayed positive on the outside, her words revealed that deep down, she really missed him. It's clear she didn't see the breakup coming, and if that wasn't enough, there's also Jaguar Wright, who wasn't shy about spilling her own truth about Common. She didn't just talk about their relationship. She went straight for the jugular, saying that Common doesn't actually love black women and only uses them for clout. According to her, all his public romances were more about appearances and status than real love. Jaguar even went as far as calling out the fact that none of the women he dated ever talked about how great he was behind closed doors, especially in the bedroom. She painted a picture of a man chasing attention, not genuine connections. So when people hear rumors that Common may be drifting away from Jennifer Hudson, they're not exactly shocked. With a dating history full of broken relationships, women who felt let down, and exes who shared some painful stories, the idea that he might already be slipping out of this one doesn't sound too far-fetched. Fans are watching closely, and the chatter keeps getting louder. Now here's where things really get tricky, because Jennifer Hudson herself hasn't exactly been rushing into forever with Common. According to reports, Common actually proposed not too long ago, but Jennifer turned him down. Insiders say she had her doubts, and one of the biggest reasons was his long history with other women. Jen knew what the public knew, that Common has been tied to so many famous names, and that made her hesitate to take such a big step. But that wasn't the only reason. Sources close to Jennifer revealed that she still carries scars from her past. Remember, she spent nearly a decade engaged to David Otunga, only for that relationship to crash and burn in a very toxic way. That kind of heartbreak doesn't just disappear, and Jen has reportedly been cautious ever since. Some say she doesn't even believe marriage is in the cards for her anymore. She promised herself not to rush into anything serious again, especially something that could leave her back at square one. Now, while Common has been telling Jennifer that he's in this for the long run and trying to prove he's serious, Jen's friends claim she isn't convinced. Even though he's assuring her he wants to stick around, she remembers all too well how it felt to spend years engaged without ever making it to the altar. The thought of another broken promise is something she refuses to risk. And yet, with all these doubts floating around, the streets are still whispering that trouble is already brewing between the two. Some blogs insist that there's a younger woman in the mix and that Jennifer has caught wind of it. Others say it's all just gossip and that the couple is still going strong. The truth? Well, nobody knows for sure. But if the rumors are right, and Jennifer's fears are already coming true, then we might be on the verge of watching another Hollywood love story crash and burn right in front of us. The only question is, will Jennifer be the one to walk away first, or will Common do what he's always done and disappear when the spark dies? Stay glued, like, share and subscribe for more juicy celebrity news.